Odd signature stone offer appears in game. Bugs, and more bugs in the game currently. Not to mention the game's just gone down today. And what's going on with that China issue? Yes, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Marvel Contest of Champions news for Monday. I'm shielding myself away from stuff in the game, like the game going down, bugs, and more bugs, and other stuff that, as I said, are not exactly the best of times for the game. Before we get into the Marvel Contest of Champions news, thanks to those that come back each and every day to the channel. Do check each day for fresh content, and as well hit the like button for this video and the post notifications on all if you haven't, if you're a new subscriber and obviously a current subscriber. Please do that so when the videos pop up, hopefully they go out to your subscription boxes, but obviously check back for fresh content on the channel each and every day. And as always, a massive thank you to my current YouTube members and as well those that are Patreons, and finally Twitch subs. If you do have Amazon Prime and want to give a free Twitch sub, you can do, because they link together by following the on-screen instructions as these brilliant people have done. Thank you very much for those that do that. I will be live streaming on Twitch tonight and then YouTube on Thursday, so do look out for those streams. Look forward to seeing you there. Our first story begins with the game is down. Now, as you know, the game had some emergency maintenance, which should have gone overnight for me. I don't know, late night for some other countries, and I don't know what it is for other countries as well. But the fact is, the game went down. I don't know if this was for about 30 minutes to about an hour. As I do start recording Marvel Contest of Champions news around this time, it is the case that the game has just gone up this very second. So it's still disappointing to see that the game had to go down for emergency maintenance, but there must have been some sort of reason for this. Now, at the point of recording this video, the 22-hour event that was meant to succeed hero use has not gone into the game, so that is quite a key problem. Not to mention the fact we've got boosts that are being used, items that were used during this period or prior to this period that are wasted, and as well from last night with the champions being locked and a few other issues as well. Yes, 30-minute timers are there, but there are a lot of things that have affected a lot of players in very different ways, which would have been nice to see addressed in some sort of peace offering to the community, but still has not been really looked into at all. Either way, the game is up at the moment and we'll wait any more further instructions or, you know, random game going down. Now, not really news, but information. Information on 5 stars that have not come to the game. As you can see on this list here, Captain America World War II, Deadpool Classic, Gamora, Joe Fixig, Magneto, Marvel Now, Miss Marvel, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Age of Ultron, and Wolverine Weapon X. All are champions that haven't really seen any kind of look into. Yes, there has been the Wolverine Weapon X 6-star, but where's the 5-star? And that's something that's going to be very, very important, especially over the next few months, with Kabam's promise to put out more champions that are in keeping with 5 stars that not have been released, because maybe Kabam feel they're going to be too OP for what needs to be in game currently. However, though, I think that's definitely changed with the dev diaries, and we look forward to receiving some of these here. So yeah, I think the next one is probably going to be either Magneto, Marvel Now in an arena. We'll probably see Scarlet Witch sometime in September, and OG Wolverine into arena. I can imagine that will probably be very, very soon indeed. So yeah, really excited about further 5 stars that will be coming to the game. Next up, it looks like we've got a new Kabam member. Kabam Boo. Bugger off. Now it looks like Kabam Boo likes all things fantasy too, when it comes to Disney, Marvel, and as well Lord of the Rings and puppies. Next up, let's focus on the Alliance Quest Champions Lock issue of yesterday. There's a few other things to kind of like pick up from this and obviously talk about. So apart from the fact that most players were seeing some kind of like error code, which looked a bit like this, Tom Elf wants to remind you that squats a mix. Kizzy. In all seriousness though, I would be nice to see some sort of compensation package for 48 hours of just some weird stuff. Yes, there were some elements of refunding tickets, which I don't think have properly been done yet. But as well, there was that slight little glory compensation package, which again was alright. But we've now got like 2 days of scuffness. We've got the champions being unavailable for a lot of content. We've then got the game being down as of this morning. And a whole host of little things like the 22-hour solo event, as I said at the moment. So a nice little peace offering. Maybe even like a micro summoner appreciation like couple days or something, like a weekend. Summoner Appreciation Weekend would be quite a nice thing. I don't know. It's up to Kabam, obviously, to either please or not please. Those are the questions. And it does seem that it would be nice to put something in place, but as soon as I find out any more info, I'll let you know. But still, not good to hear that a lot of players, champions, were restricted, and obviously the need to do 30-minute timers. Next up, and sticking with the scuffness, I was going to talk about Arena tab not being there, which it's not here. It's discussion not found. What's going on? But this was probably because it got merged. So do bear in mind that, guys. If you're going to ever wonder whether or not your post has been deleted or been banned or something like that, make sure it's not something that's a hot topic at the moment that has been merged into something bigger. But in any case, look, you can see right here, yesterday, this was one of the other things about maybe compensation packages should be looked into, is that the Arena tab being removed was kind of a weird thing. It's like, how does that just get, like, I understand bugs happen in games. That's kind of a weird one that's not happened in a long ass time or anything to this kind of magnitude. Either way, this did limit players on their grind to get certain arena stuff done. And even today, with the emergency maintenance being down, players were restricted in what they could grind. So yeah, this is just like a really weird time for some really weird ass bugs in game at the moment. Next up, and now on to weird things as well. And this offer here. So this offer popped up for a couple of players who sent this to me on Twitter. Now 60 units right here for 3 signature stones, 5-star ones, generic ones, and a little bit of gold and just a tiny bit of ISO. It is a weird deal. It's weird because these players were cavalier and were getting these uncollected deals, but it's weird because of the value side of things. And I don't know, like it just seems like odd. Why would you give out this at all? And like the only thing of value would be the signature stones, 3 of them though, for 60 units. I don't know if players would be that interested. And yeah, like I said, there's a lot of weird stuff going on in game at the moment. A lot of weird deals like this. And yes, there's a lot of deals that usually in the unit store that are kind of out of sync with the current meta of the game, the current state of the game and things like that. But yeah, it's just really odd. If you picked up this deal, did you enjoy it? I mean, for me personally, I'd rather see something like this being done with 10 for the value of 80 units or something like that. It just seems that the value of it has kind of gone down a lot in recent months and also in the last year. More so with the like July 4th kind of unit deals and stuff like that, with the value of things has kind of plummeted, which is really good. By the way, it's really good, and I hope that just continues to plummet. However, though, when it comes to stuff like this, I don't think it really interests me at all. So let me know in the comment section, did you pick up this offer? Okay, many people, that man over there, have talked to me about China, so we must talk about China. So, very average DT impression aside, Kabam Zibbit says, hey there, the team is currently investigating this. Once we have found more info to share, we'll let everyone know. So there's loads of things to this. Now last week we discussed this. I can't remember actually. I think it pretty certain it was last week, last Friday edition. We kind of talked about the fact that China can't really be accessed very well from those that play the game. And many people have various theories as to why this may be the case. And it's a problem. It's a problem for those that are trying to get in. I don't know if this is via VPN or not. So Midnight says on the 18th, and today the game is working fine with me without a VPN or anything. I believe we deserve compensation. Obviously, yeah, if you're affected by this in various different countries, you can't access it, then what's the deal? There's no proper explanation, as Midnight says. It's just so strange. So yeah, again, yeah, it's working for me in China. Again, glad it was very temporary. And then this player says some iOS users are still stuck in this trouble. So that's weird. I tried 6 different Wi-Fi's today. It works on 4 of them. My home Wi-Fi did stop working 2 days before other people started posting about it. Cellular 1 day before, so probably with all will all work again today or a day or two. Incursion's problem seems to have also been fixed with this. But, you know, where does this really go? It's a very weird situation. Now, some players are just saying this is down to incursions, but others are experiencing very different situations. And I just don't get it. It's so very weird. Even as players saying, now, obviously, 21st of July is when a lot of things went wrong. But it seems, again, players aren't able to actually get in. So I don't know what's going on with China at the moment when it comes to communication. Are players unable to get in via VPN, not VPN? Is this something of a, I don't know, a restriction that the Chinese government have put on games like this because it has communication aspects. And we all know the whole situation of China blocking certain games. It's a little bit more stricter than it is with like the Indian bros and like what they're experiencing at the moment from certain apps like TikTok, Mobile Legends being banned, and so many other things as well. But I just don't know the full fundamentals as to what's going on. So as this player says, hi folks, I used private internet access for Android when I was working in China. It worked with China Unicom, you know, that may be the thing there. But, you know, this is a problem and I don't know what the solution is. So I hope that Kabam can look into this and sort a lot of players that are playing in China at the moment, get it sorted for everybody around the world. And now on to the final story, which is arena predictions. All predictions are down below at the moment. For the 5-star version of Sasquatch, I'm going with 80 mil. For the 4-star version, I'm going with 13 mil and 1.5 mil for the 3-star. I just think that there seems to be some sort of element of popularity around Sasquatch, and he is a pretty fun champion. I actually really enjoyed playing with this one. However, though, I don't know if it will go as far as 80 mil, but, you know, arena's very difficult at the moment to kind of predict and go with, because it could be a case that will be 70 mil, but always very difficult with the 5-star one. 4-star is a little bit more easier to predict, and 1.7 for Annihilus as the basic as well, just a very kind of like low basic amount there. Could even go for 1.6, but still, it's an alright champion. 1.7 mil will be enough. And there we go, that's been Marvel Contest of Champions news for Wednesday. I've got, as Darcy says in Thor films, meh. Honestly, I don't know why that got agreed as being an actual line. It's actually bloody stupid. Mjolnir has pointed to up here to grab some fresh content down here for some other things as well. And I'll see you later on, maybe for another video. Bye-bye for now.